It's Thursday, December 2nd, and you're tuned in to the TNIAB podcast. I'm Vince.
I'm Anthony.
And this is the Geek Chic Culture Show where we talk about all the cool things in the whole wide world. You know what was trending this week, Anthony?
Tell me.
Transformers.
Why?
Globally.
Why?
Like everyone had it on the top of their brain.
Who cares?
And it was amazing. But do you want to know why?
Is they're making a new one?
No. Because people kept misspelling Omicron as Unicron.
That's awesome. That's so funny. Hell yeah.
That was my little tidbit of the day.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, it was pretty good. It's pretty good, not gonna lie. Welcome back, all you Americans down south who took the weekend off for your Thanksgiving festivities.
Lazy bums.
Sure.
Wait, is a Fed holiday? Thanksgiving?
For them?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's federal.
All right, then.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah,
I take it back.
I would say it's a bank holiday. Yeah, sure, why not?
I take it back.
And then the Black Friday situation, and yeah. Did you buy anything on the Friday of Noir?
On the Friday? No.
Oh.
I didn't buy it on the Friday.
Did you take advantage of the sales?
Yeah, I did. I bought one game.
Uno game?
Yeah, I bought Lost Judgment.
That's it?
That was it.
That's the only BF?
Yeah, I don't think I bought any other games.
Okay, anything else you bought?
No.
Wow.
No.
Nada. Not a
I
whole
was
lot.
looking at pants. I went to R&W.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, it's pretty good. It's like 40% off the store.
Yeah.
Pretty good. It's nothing I really liked.
Okay.
I think about buying some basics, but I didn't.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't buy nothing. I just bought a video game. That's
good.
it.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
How much did you buy? I'm not even gonna ask if you bought. How much did you
I guess it's relative.
buy? Relative to me, how much did you buy?
I mean, more than you. I bought more than one game. That's
Damn.
for sure.
Must be nice.
Yeah. Okay. I bought Deathloop.
Okay.
I bought Guardians of the Galaxy.
All right.
And I bought Inscription.
Oh, the indie PC thing.
Yep, I bought that game. So I haven't played a lot of them yet, but they were on the sale, so I picked them up.
You hoard them up, put them in the Steam list, play them 3
They're
years
downloaded.
from now.
They're downloaded.
Oh, please.
They're downloaded.
I've had Steam games downloaded since like 2016 that I haven't played yet.
They are in the downloader.
All right.
All
right. We'll see. We'll see how it goes.
I think my biggest purchase was I bought a new NVMe drive.
Oh yeah.
I bought a Gen 4 NVMe
Okay.
M.2. Moves at, get this, 7,500 megabytes.
That's some nerd shit.
That's 7.5 gigs a second.
Did you put it in the PC or did you put it somewhere else?
It's in my PlayStation 5.
Damn.
So I can now have more than one game installed.
All at a time?
Yeah.
I still can't believe that's how that system works. That's
yeah. So like instead of having 600 gigs, I now have 1.6 terabytes.
Okay,
So,
so you can two games, 3 games.
yeah. So basically, I've used it so that my 1 terabyte stick is all my PS4 games, and then all my PS5 games are directly on the system.
Okay.
It doesn't make a difference though, because I actually think my drive is faster than the PS5.
Oh wow.
But it's crazy watching. I had to move 100 gigs over.
Yeah.
Of Gran Turismo onto the drive.
Instant.
It's 100 gigs. It's like 40 seconds.
Wow.
And it was just like, whoa.
That's crazy.
I was like, damn, that's quick. That is so fast.
Nice.
And then and then on the Cyber Monday, I've been looking at these things for like the longest, like all year now.
Yeah.
And they went on sale. Well, first of all, they're available and they went on sale. But I bought the Bowflex adjustable dumbbells. They're not here. They're not
okay.
here.
All right.
They haven't shipped yet. They're the Select Tech ones.
Mm-hmm.
So like you turn the knob and then it's a certain weight you want.
Yeah.
So I picked those up because they
How's
were on
the
sale.
shipping on metal?
Free.
Oh, really?
Well, yeah, because I think because if you buy from, as long as you buy within Canada,
Okay.
then it's free.
All right.
Right. So yeah, no, it's free.
I just figured because it's like it's literally weights.
Yeah,
Like
I know. I think they're like normally $4.99.
Oh, okay.
So they were on sale for about $100 off and free
Woof.
shipping.
Still.
Yeah, I know. They're expensive. Like I'm not gonna lie, they're expensive.
Yeah.
For what they are, but considering at the beginning of the pandemic and stuff, people were selling their secondhand for like 1,000.
Holy shit.
Like I saw so many people like make it like they're just sitting there, so I'm gonna sell it for
That's
like
true. I did try to go to there's like a fitness outlet store
Yeah.
around us, and It's like, hey, you got like 20-pound dumbbells, and we're like,
No
not
way.
for weeks,
Yeah,
dog.
yeah, like it's impossible to get weight. Like if you just want any weights, so I thought, well, I might as well just get the set.
Get
If
'em
it's
now, yeah.
here, like, and I can have them, and then down the line, if I really don't need them or use them, then I'll just sell them.
Fair.
So I picked those up and
For a profit.
yeah. So that was really it. But yeah, you're right. Kind of sales are kind of disappointing this year otherwise. But yeah, that was the Black Friday experience.
Yeah, I think I mentioned yesterday that one stat about how like all the Black Friday sales, like they were either cheaper or as cheap. Like 80% of the sales throughout the other year. And then also I think this year was like a record low for Black Friday shopping, I heard.
Yeah.
Just because people are spreading out their shopping throughout the year now.
Yeah, for sure. Because, I mean, why not?
Right.
If sales are happening throughout the year, why not, right? So.
And if the sales on Black Friday aren't actually that good.
Yeah. But anyways, I hope you guys bought a lot of cool stuff out there. Hope you enjoyed your time with your family and ate a lot of good turducken. That's what you eat at the American Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I think so. That's how it works, yeah.
Because it's like, just stuff it all in there. So.
It's America.
That's right. This week we have a very exciting show for you guys. Because we missed it last year.
Did we miss it last year or we missed it the year before?
I can't remember.
We missed it one of the years.
But anyways, we're not missing it this year. Because we are doing the Game Awards predictions.
Hell yeah.
And as you all know, the winner of the predictions is crowned the video game expert for the following year.
Exactly.
So it's a lot is riding on this one.
It's a lofty crown. It's a heavy crown.
Yeah, actually, I think last year, I want to say either you won it by one or we tied. I can't remember.
It was close.
Yeah.
But yeah, because so the year before this one we missed it. Okay, that makes sense. So I had won it 3 years ago.
No, you did win last year.
And then so I won 3 years ago, and then we forgot. And then last year I won, but like I think it was by a very slim margin.
Yeah, no, you won. I remember because then you had all these like awful takes on video games throughout the year.
But they were right.
Okay. Cool. So
you gotta remember, right? We're dealing with like IGN, we're dealing with GameSpot. They're the judges.
Yeah.
You can't think logically.
So here we are. So these are the Game Awards. We aren't going to do if this is your first time. Basically, Anthony and I run through all the categories. We make our
Most of the categories.
We've omitted a few. A lot of the esports ones, just because we don't feel like we can speak to them.
Yeah, it would just be a shot in the dark for us at that point.
There's certain categories like, best accessibility. Neither of us have VR, so we can't speak to that. So we omitted those kind
Neither
of things.
of us are accessible.
God. My God. But so the way it works is we're going to run through the categories. I guess you'll read out the nominees, Anthony.
Yep.
We'll each select a winner. We'll come back after the awards, which I think is next week.
It is next December 9th. Is the
Okay, and then we'll run through the winners. We'll tally up the score, and then we will crown the expert.
Do we live stream that?
I don't fucking know.
Because it's on podcast day.
Next week?
Yeah.
Actually, I have to speak to you. I got to move it.
Oh, no.
Because I have a Christmas party.
Okay.
So, but that's for another time. All right. Without further ado, how about we just get started?
Yeah.
Category 1. Best esports game. Are you on the website?
Oh, no. This website fucking sucks.
Oh, I know.
So I'm looking. All right. Best esports game or esports event? What did we do? What did we pick?
Esports game.
All right. We skipped a bunch.
Yes.
All right. Best esports game. The games. Should I explain esports game? Does that matter? Does everyone know what an esports game is?
I don't know. If you don't know what an esports... You know what? Why not?
An esports game.
Oh, yeah. Here we go.
Is a competitive platform.
Yes.
Right? The game is not just for multiplayer. It's not just like, hey, this is the newest like Battlefield.
Yeah.
Right? It's like, no. It is like, this is a platform.
Yeah.
And when I list out the nominees, you'll see.
Okay.
So the nominees are actually, I feel like they're exactly the same as last year.
Was Call of Duty really?
I think so.
Oh, okay.
So Call of Duty, it doesn't specify what Call of Duty. It just says Call of Duty.
Okay.
So it doesn't specify if it's the BR, if it's the multiplayer, whatever. But it just says Call of Duty.
Okay.
The next one is Counter-Strike Global Offensive, no surprise. Dota 2, no surprise. League of Legends, no surprise. And Valorant, also no surprise.
All right, I'm gonna go first. I'm putting it with the big V.
You're putting with Valorant?
I am.
You're putting with Valorant?
Yeah. I feel like how can I not? I saw Pokey get up to whatever the top tier is.
Oh yeah, she's like Radiant or whatever.
Yeah, I was like, if she's there, then it's gotta be
Pokimane
Valorant.
can do it. I can do it.
Yeah.
All right. That's why I tier 3 subbed Pokimane.
Oh.
All right.
Oh,
No.
yes.
Valorant's like a really strong pick.
Yes, of course.
Though I don't know if the esports portion of it was really strong this year.
I mean, I know we just had the League Cup,
Yeah.
which was pretty exciting.
But also
it's League.
It's League. And like this season of League hasn't also been the strongest. So I kind of want to go.
Tell me.
I want to go a Counter-Strike.
CS.
Because I feel like
you are.
I've watched
in our Year of the Lord 2021. You're picking CS.
I feel like I've heard more hype around CS tournaments in the esports scene than I have about any of the other games.
You, sir, are picking CS:GO.
I'm picking CS:GO.
Wow. All right.
I'm going for the Black Horse pick. I understand it's a wild pick.
It is. Like you've. All right. All right. Then you do whatever you want to do.
All right.
Next category up, we have the most anticipated game. So I guess this is the most
games that aren't out yet, but they want to play. That people want to play the most.
Yes. Okay.
These games are Elden Ring, God of War Ragnarok, Horizon Forbidden West, the sequel to Breath. It doesn't even say that. I guess it doesn't have a title. The sequel to The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild, and Starfield.
This is a tough category. These
are all hyped games.
Yeah.
Except for Starfield. I don't really know what Starfield.
See, like my personal hype is for Starfield.
Mm-hmm.
But knowing these categories, it's I wouldn't choose that. But at the same time, of the ones left available, I'm having a tough time here.
I'm picking Elden Ring.
You want Elden Ring?
I'm picking Elden Ring.
You think that is the most anticipated game?
It's not my most anticipated game.
But you think that's everyone's most
I think that's the judges and the community's most anticipated game.
You see, I think I'd have to go with Zelda, just on the property the fact that it's Zelda.
Yeah, I could see that.
But at the same time, I always underestimate just how big God of War is.
Yeah, so God of War is my most anticipated game. Because, was it 2018 that game came out? That game's fucking good. That's a good-ass video game.
And I know that, like, the hype surrounding this new one is huge. And especially because we've seen more of it. There's more to be hyped about.
When that trailer came out?
Yeah, whereas...
Are you a calm and reasonable man?
So wait, you're still picking Elden Ring?
I have learned that my tastes do not line up with that of the masses. Most of the time. So, I feel like I have to betray myself in order to win.
So, you are sticking with Elden Ring?
I'm sticking with Elden Ring.
Okay. Well, if you're not going to pick Zelda, then I'll go with God of War.
Oh, alright.
Alright. Alright. Cool. I guess the next category we had chosen was Content Creator of the Year.
How hip are you with the kids, Vince? Alright? Because content creator... Like, how good are you on content? As a content creator yourself.
With the kids, eh?
Yeah. As someone who used to create content.
Someone who appeals to boomers with Zip.
That's an inside joke. That was earlier today. Yeah, content creators. They are your YouTube stars, your Twitch darlings, all that stuff.
Yeah.
And so, in this category, if I start naming out names, and listeners, if you don't understand who these people are, remember, that means you're old. All right? Because I only know 2 of these people, and I think that means I'm old.
I think I only know 1.
All right, so the first one we got is Dream.
Yeah.
Dream is a Minecraft speedrunner.
Yeah.
Foozly, which is a content creator on Twitch.
Yes.
And then the next 3, I have no idea.
Yeah.
Gaulis.
Yeah.
Iba. And
is it Iba or Ibe?
Ibe. Ibai.
Ibai.
Ibai. And Grefg.
Grefg. I love usernames. I love how usernames have just become these are my identity.
This is my name now. Grufg.
this shot in the dark. I'm going with Fuzzly.
Fuzzly?
Yeah.
All right, we're going with the same person.
Yeah. Okay.
Because her community wholesome as fuck.
Okay. Yeah.
Alright.
All right. Fair enough. All right. That's a wasted category. Best multiplayer game.
Ooh, this one's pretty good. Okay, so best multiplayer game is a game that is multiplayer. We got Back for Blood. We got Knockout City, the dodgeball game.
Yeah.
It Takes Two.
Yeah.
Monster Hunter Rise.
Okay.
New World. And Valheim.
I know where I'm going.
Where are you going?
I'm going with the V's again.
You're going to Valheim?
Valheim.
Damn.
I just remember when this game came out, there was so much, I guess, talk about it.
Yeah. How hard can you punch rocks?
Like, it was huge. Yeah, I would even say the same thing with New World, but New World also had a lot of, I don't want to say backlash, but a lot of weird issues with that game.
Yeah, yeah.
But, because, like, the other, well, Back for Blood, I feel like no one talks about.
You know what's really funny? Ever since Back for Blood came out, I see more people playing Left 4 Dead.
So, like, that's the thing. Knockout City, I remember seeing that and laughed at that shit.
Yeah, I thought it looked okay, but it was definitely like, this is the Fortnite crowd.
Yeah, and then It Takes Two. I've heard lots of good things, but I feel like that's gonna win another category.
I don't know. Yeah, and that's the thing too. Like, it is technically a multiplayer game,
but not in the same way the rest of these games are multiplayer.
And then Monster Hunter Rise like fell flat on its face. So many people complained about Rise, in its launch, and that people coming off of World who don't really know. And I complained too for it being way too easy and Switch stuff being a pain in the ass.
Oh yeah, I just thought it looked like shit.
How dare you? Graphics aren't any. It's what's on the inside that counts.
And
all right.
Listen, on the inside, it didn't have a 3090.
Sucks.
I don't know, man. That Switch didn't have a 3090.
I want to pick New World.
Okay.
But I remember that big kerfuffle where it was like deleting people's graphics cards.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, remember that?
That was great.
Damn.
I love it.
I'm still picking it. I'm picking New World.
New World. That's a good answer. I don't know where this one's gonna go.
I think it's a 50-50 between our two.
I think so.
But if it goes to somewhere else, holy shit.
You fucked up. Cool. Next one is the best sports/racing game.
Ooh, this is your territory.
There's only one winner here.
Yeah. We got FIFA 2021.
Yeah.
We got F1 2021.
Yeah.
We got FIFA 22.
Yeah.
Forza Horizon 5.
Yeah.
Hot Wheels Unleashed. And Riders Republic.
Oh, I should have checked if that was on sale.
I checked. It was not on sale.
Was it not on sale?
Enough, I guess.
Oh, okay.
I would say.
This is easy for you. This is Forza. This game has got like... This is like the highest ranked game
but that's
this year.
That's one sport.
This is like the highest ranked game.
What if it had all the sports?
Oh, you think it's going to...
No, I also think it's going to Horizon. Like, holy shit. The amount of people talking about Horizon and Halo.
Yeah.
It made me think of when the Switch came out and everyone was talking about Mario and Zelda.
Yeah.
Like, just somehow Xbox just swept it with 2 games this whole year.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. Like, everyone's like, here it is. Like, this is or did you see that over... Was it Black Friday sales? The Xbox Series S was the most successful console.
Yeah. And I think that also had to do with just availability as well. Like, supply chain takes a big
absolutely. But at the same time, I think...
But yes, that's nuts.
Yeah, that's wild.
Good moves on Xbox for them to actually have stock.
Yeah. Okay. The best...
Sim
strategy
game. So yeah, these can be games like RTSs. These can be like Civilization. Just you got to use your noggin.
I guess so.
I don't actually. One of these games doesn't use your noggin, and I don't know. I guess it is technically a sim.
It's
game.
a sim.
It is. It's got sim in the title, but
I was gonna say like I was like, what are you talking about? It's totally a sim.
So
it's the most sim.
The first one is Age of Empires 4. Next we got Evil Genius 2 World Domination.
Yeah.
After that, Humankind. Then Inscription, then Microsoft Flight Simulator.
So I forgot that Microsoft Flight Sim was this year.
It looks pretty nice.
Because
looks pretty good.
I thought it was last year, but I guess it is this year. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. If that's the case, that makes this one a whole lot harder.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I'm going Inscription.
Yeah. Because like I would pick Inscription too, based on what I know.
Mm-hmm.
But Flight Sim is just such a remarkable piece of tech.
Art.
The art. So I'll go with the Flight Sim.
All right, damn, okay.
Yeah. Inscription. Flight Sim. All right, next one is the best fighting game.
Oh yeah, we skipped best family.
Oh.
I forgot about that.
Good.
All right, so we got it's a fighting game. Everyone knows what fighting games are. You fight. All right.
Yeah.
We got Demon Slayer, Kimetsu no Yaiba, the Hinokami Chronicles.
Okay.
We got Guilty Gear Strive.
Strive.
We got Melty Blood Type Lumina.
Okay.
Nickelodeon's All-Star Brawl. And everyone's favorite brand new fighting game, Virtua Fighter 5 Ultimate Showdown.
Virtua Fighter 5.
The game that came out on the 360. I feel like this is a sweep. I think like this. I feel like this is Guilty Gear.
You think so? You think it's that easy?
I think it's just that easy. Like Type Lumina, probably. But if Nickelodeon takes it, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind.
Yeah, I think it's Guilty Gear too. I don't understand how it can't be Guilty Gear.
I hear that thing's pretty good though. Fucking Type Lumina. I hear it's pretty good.
Shut your face.
It's pretty good.
All right, best role playing. Oh, this is gonna be an interesting category.
So this is an interesting category because
one of them is not a role playing game.
Yeah. Also, one of these games came out last year.
So to be fair, I think because of the way these come out, anything in December
doesn't count.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Cyberpunk.
So Cyberpunk 2077. Cyberpunk 2077 is one of these games.
Yeah.
And do you think? Okay, I'll go through all of it and we'll talk about it. That next is Monster Hunter Rise.
I don't think that's I mean, I guess
you play a role as a hunter, but you don't level up.
Yeah, but like, see, that's the thing. Like, if you're gonna use you play a role. Like, well, then do I play the role of driver in Forza? Like,
do you play the role of driver in Driver?
Yeah, like, I mean, it's weird that it's there.
I don't know why it's there.
Okay.
Scarlet Nexus.
Yeah.
Shin Megami Tensei V.
So
and Tales of Arise.
How did the reviews on SMT5 turn out?
Every fucking mainstream reviewer is like, oh my god, this game would be so good if it was Persona. Like every review from like a mainstream site was like, it's Persona without the soul, without the heart.
Yeah.
And it's like, they're different games, you fucking bum. Like, so the thing is like, I don't think the people voting on this category really play these types of games. So
I don't know. I think that's a fair I think it's a fair argument to say that.
They're just not like, the thing is like, yeah, they're both role-playing games. They're both RPGs, but they're not the same. They're not going after the same audience. And I guess to ask a game to be something that it's not is really weird.
I don't know if it's that. I think it's just a general comparison. Like, at the end of the day, you're right. They're not going for the same things, but if one does it better, then one does it better.
No, so the thing they say does better is a mechanic that doesn't exist. It's not like the battle's better or whatever. It's where's my social link?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
right?
it's
like, but it's not a category that ever exists. That's like me asking, like, oh man, you know what would really make God of War better if they had like a Smokin' Six Sexy style ranking system? But it's like it's not the same thing that they're trying to achieve, right?
Oh, I mean, yeah, I see what you're saying, but I think, at the end of the day, like, love it or hate it, and I am like a hardcore JRPG fan.
Mm-hmm.
SMT is defined by Persona now, like that, like flat.
Oh yeah,
like it's
Shin Megami Tensei in general. Yeah,
yeah, like that branding is Persona.
Mm-hmm.
Like that is the benchmark now. So when people compare it to that, like, of course, like I remember we were all super happy when Persona broke records for whatever.
It was. You know what? Now I regret it.
Oh,
right?
My God!
Gatekeep your hobbies, kid. Holy, get these normies fucking out of here.
Whatever.
Holy
This is a discussion
shit.
for another day. Who are you picking? Best role playing?
It's not Cyberpunk.
Okay.
Because you can't possibly give it to Cyberpunk. That game was so broken when it came out.
Okay. It's had a whole year to be better.
Tales.
You haven't even played Tales.
I haven't. But all I've been hearing is this is the best Tales game to ever be released. This game is fucking amazing. It's like it's like the resurgence. It's like when Persona 4 got popular and
Yeah.
everyone's like, play Persona.
Okay.
Like, this is the type of hype I hear around this Tales game.
You're right. It is Tales. Okay, I picked Tales too. You're right. Okay, action adventure. Not to be confused with best action game.
Don't spoil it.
Okay.
God. Action adventure. For the best action adventure game, combining combat with traversal and puzzle solving.
Yeah.
We got Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
We got Metroid Dread.
Yeah.
We got Psychonauts 2.
Yeah.
We got Ratchet and Clank,
Nope.
A Rift Apart.
Nope.
And we got Resident
What is Resident Evil doing here?
Village.
All right.
It's an action adventure.
All right. I'd love to hear. I think I know where you're gonna go with this.
And we're going Ratchet and Clank.
No.
No. It's not Marvel.
Okay.
Metroid's good,
Yeah.
but everyone online hated Metroid
Why? Because it was too short.
because it was too short and loading times.
Yeah. It's so low res.
You know what?
Because that game doesn't have a 3090.
I'm gonna betray myself in this game. I'm gonna go Ratchet and Clank.
Really?
I'm gonna go Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart.
You go Ratchet?
That game came out, and a bunch of critics were like, "Holy shit, this game is like really cool. You get all these weapons. You can like go through time tears and shit." I'm going. That's another dark horse. I'm going Ratchet.
I heard that game was an awesome technical display of what the PlayStation can do, but in terms of innovation, it was the most bone standard Ratchet and Clank game.
And listen, we have this conversation all the time. You love it when someone refines something to a T. And that's the game. That's the game. Honestly, Christmas coming around the corner.
You know what? I'm more innovation picking Psychonauts over here.
Damn. Okay. All right. Heard that game's real good too.
I only heard great, amazing. I heard like Game of the Year talk around
really?
Psychonauts, yeah.
Okay.
Like, so I don't.
I heard
know.
talk when it came out and then nothing, and that was it.
Yeah. I mean, it's flame burnt bright and immediately burnt out, but yeah. Next category.
Best action game.
I thought we just did action game.
No, that's action adventure. The difference here is that it's a genre focused primarily on combat.
Oh.
You know, everyone's favorite primarily combat focused game, Far Cry.
Oh.
So we got Back 4 Blood, we got Chivalry 2, we got Death Loop, we got Far Cry 6, and we got Returnal.
All right.
I would have picked Returnal.
That seems like a game right up your alley. And when I saw the videos,
Yeah, it looks
I didn't realize
so
it was just,
sick.
I didn't realize it was just a bullet hell.
So it's a 3D space bullet hell.
Yeah.
And that shit looks awesome.
And that's why I'm not.
That's why I'm not picking it.
Oh, okay. What are you picking?
After I saw all the news around this studio and these games that I fucking hate,
Yeah, baby.
it's Deathloop.
Yeah, I picked
Like,
Deathloop.
holy shit. I can't, how many people were gushing about, like, wow, Arcane's done it again. And I'm like, they never did it before.
They've been doing it since day one.
Dude. Dishonored games
Why are
are
you
bad.
such a hater?
Dishonored games
Why are you
are
such a
bad,
hater?
kid. Oh my god.
I thought you were gonna pick Chivalry too.
No one's played.
I've never even heard of that game.
No, it's a PC popular game.
Sure it is. All right. What's the next one we bid?
Innovate? No, we
No.
picked
We picked best
Community?
ongoing.
Oh, we skipped a bunch. Holy.
Yes,
We skipped community. We skipped phones.
Yep, we skipped,
We skipped
indie.
indie.
Skip accessibility. We skipped
did-
VR. Yeah.
All right, best ongoing.
Ongoing.
We got Apex Legends. We got
Yes.
Final Fantasy 14.
Yeah.
We got Fortnite.
Yeah.
Genshin Impact.
Yeah.
Call of Duty Warzone.
All right. This is one of the harder categories, to be honest.
I know the answer is Final Fantasy 14.
What do you mean that's the answer?
That's the real answer.
Oh,
Because out of all these games,
yeah.
they support that game so well.
Yes.
But the expansion hasn't come out yet.
I heard.
So it's tough.
Oh, okay.
They did put Naruto in Fortnite.
They sure did.
They did put Naruto in Fortnite.
Naruto had a chocolate, but he ain't had options.
Everybody who plays Genshin Impact is a degenerate.
Yeah, but that game,
That makes money.
Yeah. That's half the reason TJ built a PC.
Yeah, and we all know TJ is a degenerate. All right.
I can't believe he said that too. He's like, "Yeah, I'm building this for Genshin."
Oh my god, what a lunatic! Absolute lunatic.
Oh, he's not here, by the way.
Oh yeah, but still, I would have said it when he was here. And man, Warzone. I just heard hacking. I feel like I voted for Apex last year.
You did?
I feel like I gotta vote for Apex again.
Apex?
Yeah. They kept it steady. They released a bunch of champions everyone hated and then liked and then hated again.
I'm gonna go with man, I don't know.
It's tough. It's real tough.
Like,
because a lot of these games are people will play them regardless of what they do. Like Call of Duty, Genshin, and Fortnite. Like the fan bases they have for those games are basically
Yeah.
eternal.
Yeah. I think I have to pick Fortnite.
Because they put Sasuke in the game.
No, because
And when Sasuke dabs on you, hell yeah.
no, because I put the Jordan 11s in there.
Oh, true. They also put the Jordans in there.
Oh, okay, cool. Games for Impact is the next one we picked.
So Games for Impact
What the fuck is this category?
Bro, you love as a corporate slave, you should love this shit, all right?
No.
Games for Impact is for, you know, appealing to a wider range.
No.
Beyond the base consumer, all right? To be inclusive of all types of people.
This is stupid.
I know. But we're going to do it anyways. Because this is going to be the category where we're going to pick something.
Yeah.
And then no matter what gets picked, we're going to be like, fucking why?
Okay.
So we have Before Your Eyes.
I've never heard of it.
We have Boyfriend Dungeon.
Okay.
We have Chicory, A Colorful Tale.
Okay.
We have Life is Strange, True Colors.
Okay.
And we have No Longer Home. I know 3 of these games.
I know 2.
Yeah. I kind of want to pick Chicory. Because that game looks really cool and I just haven't played it yet.
Yeah, but the marketing on Life is Strange has told me that I need to care about this game and that it is impactful.
Yeah, and if you don't care about this game, you're a bigot.
Yeah, so I'm being pressured here.
But Boyfriend Dungeon.
I know. So that's what I would have picked.
Didn't that game have like a big thing about like they complained about one of the bad guys being bad, and then therefore the voice actor is a bad person because he voiced a bad person?
Yeah, I mean that's like every actor, right? No, I'm gonna pick the Life is Strange.
All right, I'm gonna go Chicory.
I was that marketing. I'm a slave to the marketing.
Yeah,
Chicory.
And that first game was really good. Of Life is Strange.
Yeah, it was fun with Max.
Just dropped off real hard.
Yeah, I don't care. Best performance.
Acting.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, that's the category. Acting.
All right.
We have Erica Mori as Alex Chen in Life is Strange. We have Giancarlo Esposito as Anton Castillo in Far Cry 6. Jason Kelly as Colt Vaughn in Deathloop.
Yeah.
Maggie Robertson as Lady Demetris. I don't know how to pronounce lady's name. Demetrisu in Resident Evil Village. And we have, is that an O or a D?
I think it's an O.
Oh, Ozioma.
Yeah.
Akaga. Dude, I'm sorry about that. I butchered your name. As Juliana Blake in Deathloop. That's 2 Deathloop nominations.
Deathloop's a pretty good game.
And that's crazy that they're all gonna lose to Resident Evil Village.
What? Are you serious?
Hell yeah, dude. Her whole her whole character blew up the internet. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, because she's tall, not because she had a good voice.
Bro, the amount of pornography for this character.
Are you picking Maggie Robertson?
I'm picking Maggie Robertson specifically because all the porn made of her character.
Wow.
I have seen no porn of Life is Strange, no porn of Far Cry 6, no Deathloop porn. All right?
I have to pick Giancarlo Esposito on the basis of he's the same character as in Breaking Bad.
How much porn is he in?
Listen.
0, all right? Absolutely none.
It's okay.
And he has a whole category made for. I guess that would be Jason Kelly. I guess
I would be too scared to watch his porn. So
true. Yeah. He'd be into some nasty shit. That's for sure. That's for sure.
All right. So there we go. Audio design.
What game sounds the best?
This one's tough.
We got Deathloop, Forza Horizon, Ratchet and Clank, Resident Evil Village, and Returnal. I heard Returnal is just like a fucking bass boosted meme in your headphones.
That's
like
what I hear. That's what I hear.
Forza Horizon is cars.
So the thing about Forza Horizon is like, in terms of the way they implement sounds, it's fantastic. But how accurate are they to actual, like, their real life counterparts? Not quite there.
Mm-hmm. But also, do you think that the people voting on these categories give a shit?
I don't know. But I'm going with Ratchet and Clank.
Wow. Okay. All right.
Because I heard that game takes advantage of that PS5 Pulse headset dynamic audio.
Yeah.
And so, like I said, it's a game that's built, that success is built upon its incredible demonstration of the new consoles.
I'm going for bass boosted memes.
Returnal?
I'm going for Returnal.
All right. What's next?
Best music and score. We have The Artful Escape. Oh yeah, soundtrack basically.
Okay,
Yeah, original songs and or licensed soundtrack.
Oh, yeah.
We have The Artful Escape. We have Cyberpunk 2077, Deathloop, Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy, and Near Replicant version 1.22474487139. I fucking love that Near Replicant soundtrack. Holy shit. So good. But that soundtrack's been released already. And it's been done before. So, like, if it wins, I'm gonna be mad.
I don't remember what Deathloop sounds like. That I haven't played it yet.
That's perfect. You know why? Because it eliminates a choice from the list. It makes it easier for you.
Well, we were talking about at dinner. When I was telling you I was listening to 80s soundtracks.
Yeah,
that's all from Guardians.
Oh shit. Oh no.
Like, if you want a really banging soundtrack,
if you're listening to the music in a video game, like licensed music, I have to pick Guardians. I think I have to pick it. You just outed yourself.
I know.
Right?
I know.
All right.
That's why I was like, because like the only other thing here I like was I love the main theme to Cyberpunk, but at the end of the day, I'm listening to the entire soundtrack in Guardians.
Yeah,
and it's awesome. It's
all bangers.
Yeah. So
all right, we're both picking Guardians.
Yes, we are.
All right.
Yes.
The one after that is Best Art Direction. This is an achievement in artistic design and animation.
Okay.
So we have The Artful Escape again. Okay. We have Deathloop, Kenna, Bridge of Spirits.
Okay.
Psychonauts 2, and Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart.
Oh, Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. Damn.
Going Psychonauts, baby.
Art direction.
Going Psychonauts 2.
Psychonauts is a very, very cool looking game.
You're right. Yeah, that is a true statement. Thank you for solidifying my pick.
But again, I have to pick the Ratchet and Clank.
Oh my god.
Yes. Okay. Yes, because it's very creative from the trailers I've seen. Psychonauts 2 is your pick?
Yep. Okay. And then after that, we got Best Narrative.
Oh, story.
Storytelling and narrative development.
Okay.
We got Deathloop, It Takes Two, Life is Strange, True Colors, shit. Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy, and Psychonauts 2.
Okay.
I have another instant pick on this.
Yeah.
And It Takes Two.
Yeah, I know. I feel like I should pick this too. I feel like I really should. But
Deathloop.
but Deathloop, though. Like, I don't know if you heard about it, man. You're stuck in a time loop.
You can go kill people. The narrative.
Oh, It Takes Two. It Takes Two. Does it take two? Does it take two? Psychonauts.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. That's what I'm going. I really gotta play It Takes Two.
Yeah. Same. Oh, well. Same.
All right.
Best game direction. I feel like people usually get this one kind of confused. It's a very broad term.
Yeah.
But it's basically who directed the game the best. Who's the best director, basically. And it's who had like the clearest vision for what they were trying to make.
Yeah.
So we got Deathloop. We got It Takes Two.
Yeah.
We got Returnal.
Yeah.
We got Psychonauts 2.
Yeah.
We got Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah.
So in terms of vision, Psychonauts 2 is definitely the longest. That game has been in development for years.
Yeah.
And in terms of like purity, I'd probably just like it's Returnal, I guess. But like I don't know if that like I don't know if that like pure focus is really in vogue anymore. Where it's like, yeah, I made this thing and it's exactly what I wanted to make, but it doesn't like tug any heartstrings. It's not breaking any boundaries.
Okay.
It's not doing anything taboo or nothing.
I'm picking Deathloop.
Damn.
Oh.
I'm torn. I'm honestly torn.
Yeah. Tell me about it, son.
So the thing is like,
oh yes.
oh yeah, tell me about it. I think Ratchet and Clank is a Ratchet and Clank game.
Hell yeah.
It's definitely directed, but it's not anything
innovative.
Psychonauts 2 is innovation the game. That's always how it's been. Well, they only released one game, but like it's how it is. But like It Takes Two and Returnal are so focused in what they do that I would say like those two games are probably like the closest into what a designer intended for an audience to feel and do within their game. Where Deathloop is like, it's an open world, do whatever you want. But there's something about like making a streamlined, focused thing that I really appreciate. Oh, it's tough.
No, it's not. It's Deathloop.
Not Deathloop.
Loop to death.
It's not Deathloop.
Watch it.
Better not be Deathloop.
It's gonna be Deathloop.
I know Game of the Year is probably gonna be Deathloop.
Just listen. Submit to the cause.
It'll be Deathloop. Oh god. I'll pick Deathloop.
Oh, why? You picked Deathloop?
God.
You had this whole speech about precision on Returnal and blah blah blah.
Yeah, but like
innovation.
This is like the audience awards at the end of the year.
Who cares?
They're not voting for what they like.
You picked Elden Ring for most anticipated. So
that's what the people want.
No, it's not.
All right, it's provocative. It gets the people going.
Oh my god, it's not provocative. It's just stupid.
And then Game of the Year is the last one.
Oh, I love
GOTY.
Tell me what these nominees
What is the
are.
best game that came out this year? And surprisingly, Cyberpunk is not on this list.
Yeah.
We got Deathloop.
There's a lot of things not on this list.
Yeah, this list is very questionable. We got Deathloop. We got It Takes Two. We got Metroid Dread.
Yeah.
Why? I don't... Okay. Psychonauts 2.
Yeah.
Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. Resident Evil Village.
Can you... that last one, I'm like, what? Excuse me? Huh?
So many good... Where's Guilty Gear Strive?
That's what I said.
On this list. Where's Forza on this list?
Apparently, you're not allowed to have those kind of games because they're too niche.
It does...
I thought for sure Returnal would have been here, but...
I thought it would have been too.
It's not. So, based on the selections that we have, where are you going? I already know what I'm picking.
Damn, dude.
It's Deathloop.
It's Deathloop. It's definitely Deathloop.
You think so?
Yeah, dude.
Final answer? Final answer?
Everyone had a rock hard boner for that game.
You sure?
Yeah.
You're good.
I'm picking Deathloop.
Okay, so we're both picking... Wow. All right then.
Bravely Default 2 came out this year?
Yeah, in February.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Did. Came out and disappeared.
Damn. Unfortunate.
Yeah.
That wasn't on sale. I want to buy that.
Yeah, no, that wasn't on sale.
Yeah,
those like Square Enix
niche, whatever.
JRPGs never go on sale.
It fucking sucks.
But well. There we have it. So those are our nominees for the Game Awards.
Yeah, we went through it. We'll come back next week and we will... It'll depending on when we're recording next week.
Yeah.
It'll either be... We'll talk about the awards, or it'll be 2 weeks from now. But
yeah.
You can take our picks, follow along with the show,
and
complain to Jeff Keighley why Strive isn't in the Game of the Year list. So,
wow.
How
are you going to do them?
I don't have to tell you, man. Sometimes you miss, you get too busy being starstruck by Kojima.
Wow.
And you get blinded.
Yeah, you're just going to throw him under the bus, huh?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
All right, thank you. Well, let's move on with a question to chew on. Because those are always fun.
They're always fun. They're never not fun.
Paul Chu writes in, let's talk about something that used to be huge and is pretty much no longer talked about.
Pogs.
Because the world has moved on.
Pogs?
Personalized ringtones.
Ooh.
First, let's talk about Michael Scott's Fun in the Office.
I have no idea what this is going to be about.
If you've seen the show, you'll no doubt remember that Michael Scott had a series of ringtones throughout the show. Most notably, they were Mambo Number 5 by Lou Bega
Okay.
and My Humps by the
My
Black Eyed
humps,
Peas.
my humps, my humps, my humps.
What song do you think he would be using now, and what songs would he have used up until now?
That's a Vince question. I have no idea. I've watched 2 episodes of The Office.
I know Vince has rewatched the series recently, but if Anthony hasn't seen it, you can come up with a character from any media that you can both do. I'll leave it to you.
Do you think he would have put on Fergie's later hit single MILF Money?
No. No. It's gotta be like a very, very poppy. Like it definitely would have been a Taylor Swift song.
Maybe.
It would have been Shake It Off. That would have been next.
That probably would have been in there, yeah.
Right? And then what's the current what's a good pop single out right now?
What's The Weeknd did some stuff?
No, The Weeknd's a little too. It's not poppy family friendly enough.
True. What about Yummy by Justin Bieber?
No, it's a little too
Got that yummy.
Michael Scott is not a BTS man.
Or would he be?
Maybe. You know what? For as big as BTS is, I don't really know any of their songs.
Yeah, because they're not great.
Oh wow!
Wow. Listen, I'll say it here first. I'll take the heat. All right. BTS, they're right.
Okay.
They're okay.
All right.
They're not bad, but they're also not amazing.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know what he'd be listening to today. Like, but then again, I don't know what songs are out today.
I don't listen to top 40.
Okay. What's the latest Ariana song?
Ooh.
Oh wow! You just like lit up like a Christmas tree.
I love Ariana.
Jeez. Put it back in your pants.
She's my bae.
Damn. What's the latest one?
I'm relax, all right? I'm trying to.
Does J-Lo have a hit right now?
Ariana Grande's 28.
Yeah, she's not young anymore.
Damn, she's still young.
I mean, she's young, but I mean, like, she's not
18.
Yeah.
Was it 34, 35 was her last stuff?
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Those songs?
Yeah, I guess so.
Positions?
Oh, switch up positions.
Switch them up positions.
But that's not the Taylor Swift Shake It Off era, though, like kind of vibe.
Like,
I feel like that's the vibe
yeah,
Michael Scott would have.
True. Break up with your girlfriend on board.
Yeah, I don't know exactly what song it would be today. I have no idea.
What if he just went retro? He just did like some old Mariah Carey hits.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess in his old age, yeah, sure.
Some NSYNC.
You know, at this time of year, it's Christmas. Yeah, of course. He's got the Mariah Carey.
98 degrees.
I don't think. No. Going no. All right. Next part of his email is getting a bit more personal. What songs did each of you use throughout your cell phone years? I imagine your phone is always on vibrate at this point, but it might still be a fun romp down memory lane. If you're the type to give your friends their own ring, it's up to you if you want to share those, as their likely personal text notifications apply as well.
I never had personalized ringtones.
Like for people?
For people.
No, me neither.
That was so much work. Oh my god.
Yeah, I also never used a song.
Really?
I never used a song.
Like, what did you use?
So the first time I could do it, I picked Navi from Zelda.
True.
That's listen.
Hey, listen.
Yeah. And then after that, I had the codec from Metal Gear Solid. Like when he calls you. So it just sounds like a ring.
Yeah, I think everyone had that, yeah.
And then I had the Power Rangers communicator on the wrist. That's the one. I had
What was the Kim Possible one?
I have no idea, but it's pretty close.
Oh,
yeah,
that was it.
It was close. So yeah. Because I remember I did get questioned on that. Like, is that...
I think I did that.
Yeah. And I was
and
like,
you're like, no, idiot.
No. It's Power Rangers.
Power Rangers.
Like, come on. And then in my last round of doing this, before I just stuck with the iPhone default, was the Uh-Oh from ICQ.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Interesting. It was all video game music.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, it was mainly Final Fantasy Victory fanfares. I think for a month I had the hymns from Final Fantasy X.
The fuck?
Yeah, it was like,
yeah,
like those ones.
Yeah.
But But I think the most memorable one, and I changed because I almost like killed somebody, was you remember Killer 7?
Yeah.
Remember the enemies in that game, the Heaven Smile?
No.
So they had a laugh when they tried to explode on you, and it was this.
Okay.
I had that as my text ringtone.
Oh.
So
That's a little creepy.
I was in a Kohl's one day with
Yeah.
my friend. I was like 16. And I forgot that my phone had been on full blast.
Okay.
And we're in that like quiet bookstore, and someone had texted me, and my phone popped off with like, ah!
Yeah.
And this old lady beside me jumped like I thought she was gonna have a heart attack and die. And she's like, and I just kind of ignored. I was like, what? There's a lot of people around us. I was like, oh, I don't know who that was. Like, and I think I changed it almost like immediately after that.
Wow.
It's probably the most memorable. But yeah, like it was a lot of JRPG stuff that I had.
Yeah. I can never do music because I wouldn't pick up the call.
Yeah, I did have one Final Fantasy song as an alarm, like a wake up alarm.
And then you would never turn it off.
No, I would turn it off, but I ended up hating the song.
Oh.
Because it just related to me waking up in the morning.
I've never had that issue.
Yeah, that was the only time I did it, and I was like, damn, I should never do this again. And then I think it was like the Kafka's theme.
Oh, okay.
And then, yeah, now I'm back to like, okay, I don't relate it to that anymore. But yeah, for a while, it's just like, I can't listen to the song anymore because
that sucks.
I'm waking up all the time.
Oh, okay. Cool.
It's weird.
All right.
I mean, yeah, remember? Yeah. Fucking, it was those custom ringtones. Did you have anybody you knew that changed their Windows sound effects?
Oh, yeah, I did it.
Yeah, you did that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was big for a while.
You do that. I mean, there was a time when everyone had like custom windows. Like you change your cursor.
Yeah.
Like,
oh, it's got the tail.
Yeah.
Yeah. You download, was it the fucking purple monkey helper or whatever the hell it was?
Yeah.
How many toolbars did your browser have?
Yeah, absolutely. So.
And then what was the other one? Yeah, then like customized MSN Messenger names.
Yeah, absolutely.
Where you're just like, how many weird like characters can I put into this? And then people are like, how did you do that?
Did you change your messenger sounds?
I don't remember.
Because I remember I changed mine to ICQ.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. Actually, and then I had what were those messenger programs that like they aggregated all of them? Like if you had AOL, or if you had AIM, and then you had MSN. And then you had,
I used the gaming version of that. I used Xfire.
Oh yeah, because I think the one I used was on Mac was called Ducky or something. And then I switched it so it was all MSN.
That's so crazy.
Yeah.
Xfire. Holy shit.
Yeah. Long time ago.
Going back to Counter-Strike Source and Guild Wars 1 days.
Yeah, it's been a while. Now I just use whatever the hell is the default on everything. It's just
Discord,
WhatsApp.
I have so many fucking messaging apps on my shit.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Discord, WhatsApp, Line, Signal, Kakao Talk,
Yeah.
Instagram. Yeah, damn, too many.
Great. Well, thank you for writing in, Paul, and having us traverse down memory lane.
Damn,
always hate it.
I'm so old.
Let's go to picks of the week.
Tell me all about your picks, Vince.
I got none.
Oh.
Because it's been Thanksgiving weekend in America, and there's no news.
I got news. Just news.
I'm reading your news. It's not really news.
It's pretty cool news.
All right, tell me about it.
We got some big. We just went over this in the content creator sphere.
So big they weren't even nominated.
Yeah. We got Ludwig.
Yeah.
Probably one of the biggest Twitch streamers. I think he just got off. Was it this year? Or maybe last year. He had his subathon. That went for like 3 months.
Yeah.
And so he never turned his stream off for like 3 months, and he became the most subbed person on Twitch.
That's ridiculous.
Constantly making content all day, every day. And he's leaving Twitch.
Good.
He got bought up by YouTube.
Good riddance.
This caused a big kerfuffle in the Twitch streaming sphere because it's once again showing that Twitch is like, we have a monopoly. I don't give a shit if you leave. And so a lot of big time streamers are like, hey, why would Twitch let Ludwig go. Like, he's such a big name.
Yeah.
And I think that goes to show in the confidence that Twitch has with their platform.
Okay.
Right? A lot of talk has come around where, like, YouTube is going to be primarily a vlogging / set video platform. So it'll always be at a disadvantage in comparison to something that does a live stream focus like Twitch.
Yeah.
But also, Twitch is just like come under fire for so much stuff lately that maybe they're resting on their laurels type of thing, or but no one's really ever come close to doing what Twitch does. So
yeah,
we'll see. We'll see how the business stuff pans out. I know one of the ones a couple years ago, Disguised Toast, he had went to Facebook for a shit ton of money.
Yeah.
And his contract ran up, and now he's back on Twitch.
Nice.
So seems like the king can't be stopped, you know? We'll see how it goes. We'll see what kind of news happens.
Yeah, we'll see.
Speaking of broken games that we talked about, like Cyberpunk has a new patch coming out, but it's going to be for next year. They're still fixing all of that game. I heard that game is in a good place now.
Okay.
To where it's like playable. Have you played that game since all the big patches came out?
Nope.
No, because you beat it when it was like broken still.
Yeah.
And you just never went back to see what it was like?
No, I'm waiting for the first expansion.
Okay, and I think they also mentioned that the first expansion is like some Q1 announcement stuff.
Yeah, I have no reason to go back until they make an expansion, and then I'll go through it again.
Okay, all right. Those are like the two small ones. Happy Chaos got a release on Guilty Gear Strive. We talked about that last week.
The Gunman,
but now he's out. People have got their grubby hands on him.
Yeah.
This guy looks hard as fuck. He's got 2 resource bars. He's got a concentration meter, and he's got a bullet meter.
Yeah.
And it's because he has the special move gun.
Yeah.
It's not what it's called, but this character is weird. All of his normals are like really short, really hard to use, but he has a gun.
Yeah. So, and his gun has the special property of bullet.
Bullet, yes.
So instant hit from anywhere on the screen.
Yeah, actually instant. There's no bullet travel. There's no nothing. If you are not blocking when he presses that button, you will get hit.
Yeah, so I guess that's why his skill floor is so high.
Because you got to manage all these resources. So your concentration meter is used up when you aim your gun.
Yeah.
But your gun can be out while you're doing other stuff. So like other normals, other special moves like roll and stuff like that. But the only downside is that you can't block while you're holding your gun.
I mean, that makes sense.
While you're holding the gat.
Yeah.
You know? And then he's got the super stance mode.
Yeah.
Where his gunshots are more powerful. They put you into like this weird juggle state. And also you use up more concentration meter.
Yeah.
But you can't block or move.
Yeah.
So you kind of have to set it up in a way where you're like, I'm confident I'm going to hit this guy in the face. And then it leads to like more risk, more reward. He seems really cool. I haven't got my hands on him yet, but Mamma Mia, this guy looked confusing as shit.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I kind of want to know how he will fit into the Strive, I guess, ecosystem, because it still seems like Soul Bad Guy and Ramlethal are just the easiest characters, but also the strongest characters, like the most reward for the least amount of work.
Yeah, it reminds you of when in the first Persona 4?
Not Ultimax.
The one
Arena.
When was it? I guess she was the only one with a resource meter with bullets. But if you know how to use her, she was pretty OP.
Yeah.
So that's what. But like this is on another level.
Yeah.
But
so we'll see how he plays out going on later. But it looks pretty cool. But I think the biggest news is not from the video game sphere. It is in the tech sphere. It is Twitter's CEO and president Jack Dorsey has stepped down.
Yeah.
And he has put in a new CEO, Parag Agrawal.
Okay.
Sorry, I butchered that name.
Yeah.
So the thing with this is like CEO step down all the time. It's not really a big deal.
Yeah.
But literally the day after he stepped down, and the other guy took office, Twitter has released a new stipulation to their service, and that is the idea that in their privacy policy they have added a new rule, and it says that you are not allowed to post pictures or videos that are of a private person without their permission. So basically what that means is like if I take a picture of you and I post that up on Twitter, but you didn't explicitly allow me to put that picture on,
Yeah.
that is illegal.
Okay.
Not illegal, but against the terms of service.
Okay.
This also goes. This doesn't apply to like public figures, so celebrities, newscasters, people who are in the public eye. I don't know how far down the line that goes. Like if that also counts for like alternative media, like if YouTubers are like don't count because they're public figures and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But the privacy policy is so broad that people are now worried on kind of like both sides of the aisle. Where some people are like, here's one from a Twitter user where she says that, so we're not allowed to share videos that might include circumstances like the murder of George Floyd.
Oh, okay.
Because those are private people, right?
Yeah.
But then on the other hand, the other way, like memes are all unsolicited pictures of other people doing shit, right? And it kind of goes against the way the internet works. And it brings up this question of like, how much privacy do you deserve as somebody who is putting things out there publicly?
Yeah.
Right. So, do you have like a clearly defined line for yourself of what you would expect? I guess let's keep it personally and not what like I would expect of other people. Because like if I put up a picture of me publicly, right, and then it turns into a meme, I feel like that's on me, right? Even if I didn't want it to become a meme or becomes a meme in a way where it's like I didn't like it.
Yeah.
I feel like I put it out there. Like I didn't have to be public, and at the end of the day, all of these social media platforms are optional.
Yeah.
So like I can't really blame other people. Like, do you feel the same way?
Yeah, if I put it out there, fair game.
Yeah.
But if someone puts it out there of me without my consent,
then
I guess that's a bit more complicated.
So yeah, that's where the line that they haven't really set is.
Yeah, no, I get it. If you film public people at an event, yeah.
Right. Or if I make a TikTok, okay, and some other people think it's some super cringe shit, and then they take that TikTok and then put it on Twitter.
Yeah.
Should Twitter force me to take it down? Or force them to take it down? Should I be allowed to do that? Like I was public anyways?
Yeah, I guess if it's public, it's public.
That's yeah, but so they're saying that like you can take that stuff down.
Okay.
Right? It's really weird. And it brings us back to, or at least I think it brings us back to our topic the other week of like the people who are most inept at being social are making sweeping social rules for the way we communicate across the globe.
What makes you think that they're the most inept in this situation?
I guess in this situation, I don't know how. So I guess you got to be pretty sociable to be CEO.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think at some point, yeah.
But there's so many ways I can think of this going wrong, and it's like it's one of those things where it's like it's probably super well intentioned, but like not thought out enough.
Yeah. I mean,
just because
putting out blanket rules like this is kind of like it's not a band-aid. It's not gonna fix the problem.
Yeah, it's always dumb when it's just like zero tolerance blanket rules, I feel.
Yeah, I would agree.
Yeah. And then also the new CEO has come under fire because like in 2010 he had tweeted out like some quote, I think from another comedian, saying like if they're not going to make a distinction between Muslims and extremists, then why should I distinguish between whites and racists? The other one was about how he believes last year he said this, that he believes that the company is not beholden to the First Amendment, which is like kind of crazy for an American based company to say, considering that amendment allowed you to do everything you're doing.
Okay.
So Twitter's in a really interesting spot. It'll be fun to follow. I have no fucking idea how they would ever enforce their new privacy policy.
Look at China.
Hell yeah, social credit system, baby. Xi Jinping thought.
We're all getting that, heading towards that direction.
Do you think that's like the future? Like we're gonna have our like SIN number put on to our internet account, and it's gonna be a global thing on all accounts?
I think at some point, yeah, it has to be.
Because that totally goes against what the internet is.
Yeah, that's true. But I think that there will be something to replace the internet.
Really?
Yeah.
The metaverse.
Like, oh, don't say that. I definitely think that the internet will be so integrated into our lives that it can't just be a free-flowing, free-for-all place anymore. Like,
I can see that.
Because, like, the more and more you want it to be part of your actual life, of course you need to put...
The thing is like, I don't.
You don't, but the world does.
Yeah.
Right? Like, that's where the world is moving. Right?
I
do you like online banking, or would you always want to go to the teller? Right?
I still go to the teller a lot.
Like, why?
Or I go to the ATM.
Why? Like, unless you actually need to pull out cash.
Like, I don't like depositing checks through cameras and shit. I don't.
Okay.
If I need like a certain amount of money, I usually go to a teller.
But you could choose that, like, on the ATM. Like, but if you're pulling out cash, yeah, fine.
Yeah.
But like, in terms of just paying bills, do you go to the bank to pay bills?
It's all automated, yeah.
Right. So
I used to go to the bank.
Exactly, like, and it's just gonna be more and more that way. But I do believe there'll be something.
But that's the thing too.
Replace
like,
the internet as we know it today.
I feel like paying bills is such a far cry away from like destabilizing governments.
That's fine,
right?
That's fine. But you obviously see the direction. Like, you see how it can start here and how it can end up there.
It's called the slippery slope fallacy, and I'll have you know that it's a logical fallacy in debate terms. Yeah, I can see it, but the amount of control that would give other people over your, like, unless it was developed in a way where even now, so when I was in university, a lot of students were all about personal control of your own data.
Sure.
And if that future was a way to give the individual control over what data is seen by governments and corporations, sure.
Okay.
But then at that point, would you, like, how would you implement that in the like, it'd have to be through a government, but then it'd have to be implemented in a way where they develop a system that's private from themselves. It's a whole issue. It's a whole thing. It's future.
Absolutely.
It's future tech.
Absolutely.
And it's interesting to think about. But for, like, man, day one, you can't post this shit anymore. And then also, I said I hate the First Amendment, even though the First Amendment allowed me to be where I am today.
Doesn't matter.
That's so crazy.
Doesn't matter where you came from. It's where you are.
That's fucking wild.
Yeah.
Damn, son.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was like the most interesting news I found.
I guess, yeah.
The discourse on Twitter obviously is a fucking shit show.
Yeah,
but that's what makes it fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, those are my picks.
Cool
for this week.
Wicked. So you want to go to our weeks?
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Should I go into my week?
If you want to, sure.
Actually, you go in your week. I gotta pull up some stuff.
Okay. End of the year's coming up, and I've got to do some things that, I got to spend my work benefits because the year.
Because I didn't spend them.
Because I didn't really do anything this year. So I booked a whole bunch of massages and stuff.
You didn't book one for me?
No. I went to the massage, and obviously regular, we'll say problem areas or tense areas were the norm. Lower back and legs were my general ones. But I had developed a new one.
Interesting.
In my entire right shoulder blade.
What?
Yes. And I felt all the knots like go right through the blade. And I'm like, oh shit. And then the guy's like, are you right-handed? And I'm like, yes, but what am I doing? Like, I'm not writing.
Jerking it?
And so that's what I was thinking. I was like, did I do it even more this year? Like, compared to regular years? Like, no, that can't be it. What did I do this year? And then it clicked. I built a PC.
Okay.
And I play a lot of keyboard and mouse.
Oh, getting that carpal tunnel.
No, carpal's your wrist.
Yeah, it's your wrist. Okay.
And he's like, oh shit. He's like,
you're a gamer.
You're a gamer. He's like, I got the same problem.
Oh, no.
Like, oh, and then we talked about like Overwatch.
Oh, fake gamers.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
No, I thought you guys were real gamers.
And then, yeah, so I'm like, oh, wow. So playing, doing the mouse thing. So it's my PSA to all you gamers out there on the PC. do some stretches.
Mm-hmm. All right.
You know, that's what I did. That was cool. That was good to know. And then what do you call it? I finished Arcane.
Mm-hmm.
What a fantastic show!
Aw, damn.
That show, that really is. I think it's going to be my favorite show this year. Like, it is perfectly paced. It is just a visual treat. Every time the hero characters come together, whether it's in conflict or in cooperation,
Mm-hmm.
always exciting. It gives Ufotable's Unlimited Blade Works a run for its money in terms of like action choreography and just
I would fucking
dazzle.
hope so. It's 10-cent money.
It's holy smokes! Some of the things they do are wild. Performances are stellar. Like a lot of familiar voice actors, like they really went out of their way to get like some big time voice actors here.
Mm-hmm.
The story is it's very good because honestly, there's a lot going on, but there's really two plot lines, right? There's the political aspect. There's Piltover, the overworld, and then there's the underworld of Zon.
Yeah.
And then of course there's the Jinx Vi story.
Yep.
Right? And they're both intertwined together and they all have a lot to do with each other. But man, it just the way that every episode you always feel like you just get enough.
Mm-hmm.
Right? You never feel
like is information overload, I guess.
Yeah, like they never throw too much at you at once. Things kind of they're not complicated to follow, but they do leave a lot for you to infer so that you do have to think a bit.
Mm-hmm.
I loved it from start to finish. Like I was so upset when I came across the last episode and it was like that's it. And it's like what? I gotta wait for season 2? It's some bullshit. But it really is that good. Like I can't say enough good things. It's just
it's like a runner for
absolutely
the show category.
Absolutely.
Fuck. All right,
Absolutely.
I'll watch it.
So good. And then after that,
but did you catch up on Osama rank?
No.
God damn it!
I can only do one show a week. After that, girlfriend and I are still trying to get through the MCU.
Okay.
We watched. What do we watch? We watched Ant-Man.
Okay.
Ant-Man's fun. Black Panther. Black Panther is a good movie. Not like it's not particularly my favorite. It won't be top 5, but it's a solid movie.
That's a good movie. I like that.
That's a good movie. Michael B. Jordan, awesome.
It's a cool dude.
Absolutely cool. And then we watched Spider-Man: Homecoming, and on revisiting this movie, I really like this as an action superhero movie. I hate it as Spider-Man. I absolutely hate it as Spider-Man.
Okay, all right.
Because the more and more I watched, like the more and more, and we've touched upon it before, but like why I don't like Tom Holland. But Tom Holland is such a simp for Iron Man, and he's such a little bitch, and he can't do anything on his own.
They're trying to set up that father-son dynamic,
and it's awful. Like he literally can't do anything on his own in this movie.
Where's Iron Man?
He's like, oh my god. Happy, where are you? Can I talk to Tony? No.
Oh my god.
It's like, dude, get over it. Like, just be a man.
Damn.
Like it's awful
Dude
to watch.
Didn't have parents, kid. Come on.
I don't care.
Heartless, and his uncle died.
Yeah, but look, so what? The original Spider-Man didn't have either. He turned out awesome.
Both those movie franchises got canceled out there. All right.
And like, it's just one of those things where it's like, I think Tom Holland's portrayal in both Peter and Spider-Man are good, independently of him being such a bitch to like Tony Stark.
True.
I hate it. Like I absolutely
and simping for Zendaya.
That's fine.
All
like
right.
like whatever. He has a love interest. He actually doesn't do that at all in the first movie.
Does he not?
No.
I remember him being pretty simpy
to some girl named Liz, but Zendaya.
Oh yeah,
Zendaya
Liz.
is nothing. She's barely in the movie. I forgot she's barely in there. But yeah, so it was just one of those like this is not what I want. But we watched all those Marvel movies. I was like in the Marvel mood, and I'm getting really hyped for the next Spider-Man movie.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought, I never beat and tried or played a Spider-Man Miles Morales.
Mm-hmm.
That's the one that launched last year for the PS5.
Yep. Is there like showcase?
Yeah.
Game.
So I started up and I beat it. And
what?
yeah, I beat it.
How long is that game?
It's not as long as Spider-Man.
Oh, okay. That Spider-Man wasn't that long either.
Spider-Man is like what, 30 hours?
The story?
If you do everything.
If you get the platinum,
Yeah.
yeah, it's like 30.
Yeah,
But if
yeah.
just the story is like
20. We'll say 20.
not even. Like
No, it's
10,
20. No, it's
12.
20. It's 20.
All right.
It's
All
20.
right.
Because Miles, if you just do the story,
Yeah.
is like 7.
It's a Call of Duty game.
It's like it might be less, honestly. It could be 5 hours.
Damn.
It's quick. I almost got everything in like a dozen hours. So
wow. So it's an expansion.
And do you remember when this game was released? Like Insomniac was like, "This is not an expansion. This is a standalone game."
Yeah.
Because I think this was announced around the same time as it wasn't. Was it like, Black Lives Matter at the same time?
Well, there was some event happening.
Yeah, and there was backlash being like, "How come the black character has an expansion, not his own game?"
Yeah.
And so they're like, "No, this is his own game.
Yeah, this is his own game."
And right? You know what? Fair play to them. It's his own game, but it's not on the same level.
It's a standalone
like,
expansion.
It is definitely not on the same level as the real Spider-Man.
Yeah, that's fair. And I think most people know Peter Parker more so than Miles.
Yeah, and
still,
and like, to be fair, this game, a lot of it is built upon that other one. Like, it's the same city. The only difference is this one takes place over Christmas, so it's always snowing. So if you ever want to see New York in the snow, it's cool. There's even a costume with Miles. He gets like a hat, scarf, and earmuffs.
That's cute.
So it's pretty cool.
How many people can I push into subway tracks?
None.
Oh,
unfortunately.
It's not accurate to the real New York then.
There's not as many things to do in the open world.
Okay.
Like,
is it the same map?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
But there's not as like.
Ooh, that sounds rough.
Like, they removed almost. I would say it has about like a fifth of the activities to do.
Oh wow!
Right?
Even like collectibles and stuff, like the simple shit.
Yep.
Wow.
And because Miles definitely has a smaller, I guess, cast of characters that they could pull from.
Yeah.
There really is only one villain and one through line. There is no like side characters coming in and out.
Yeah, yeah.
Like it really is just one storyline.
Does it set it up in any way, kind of like how like the multiverse movies have it, where it's like, okay, maybe the Spider-Man will team up in like a future game,
like him and Peter?
Yeah,
absolutely.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Because the whole point is, so what I like about this is Miles is the Spider-Man. Like, his character here is the perfect kind of Spider-Man that Tom Holland is trying to portray.
Okay.
In that Peter is the mentor now.
Mm-hmm.
And Miles is the one who's like, I need your help. Can you give me this?
And that's how it was in Multiverse.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And it works perfect here. The only thing with the story is Peter has to leave because he's going to London. That's why he's gone for 2 weeks for Christmas.
Yeah.
Miles has to save the city.
I'm on a trip. Have fun.
Yeah. So that's what it's about. And gameplay-wise, it's kind of similar to the original game. Miles has notably less overall abilities and moves.
Okay.
But he adds 2 new components: electricity and invisibility. Like,
are you gonna stealth in this game? What?
Yeah, you get. What's that camo in MGS4?
Active camo.
Yeah.
When you what is it?
It's not active camo. Actually, it's just you're just clear.
Yeah, so it's the item in MGS when you beat the game with no alerts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The stealth. Yeah. You have that.
Damn. All right.
You can activate it mid combo.
What?
And people will be like, "Where'd he go?"
Oh,
and your combo counter continues.
That's okay.
And then your electricity is busted.
Will you just like stun people, or
it's not? No, it's a stun, but it's also like it's basically a super.
Okay.
Like in Street Fighter, if you hit super punch, it's basically that, like instant kill.
Oh, it's not like AOE electricity or some shit.
No, you have that too.
Oh my god.
You have that too. You can punch through things with electricity.
What?
Yeah, so it's and it makes the combat so much more fun because it's just ridiculous now.
Oh, you like ridiculous combat?
Like not that.
I'm talking about Devil May Cry.
It has to be accessible.
It is accessible.
No, it's
very accessible. You can change all the buttons.
No. But yeah, and he has some cool costumes because I don't know, Miles has some wicked costumes. The game looks incredible.
I've always like had like a weird thing about because it came up in my film class too. We watched Multiverse, and we're like, oh, the character design of Miles is like really authentic to like the Black experience or whatever.
This whole game is authentic to like the Hispanic Black experience.
Yeah,
too.
And so I was like, but the thing is, like in Miles Morales, at least in the Multiverse, like his defining feature is like Jordans. And like to me, I'm like, that's a little racist. Like damn, you know what the black experience is all about? Sneakers.
So I guess in this game they start off with that.
Yeah.
The only thing is the license that they partnered with was Adidas.
At Asics.
No. So he's rocking 3 stripes instead.
Okay.
But throughout the game, like you definitely get more of like the urban culture vibe of Harlem.
But how do they do it?
It's a lot of it's through music actually.
Okay.
Like one of the collectibles is you got to go around the city and take song samples or noise samples of activities to make a beat. Like just
Okay.
to make a song,
Alright,
make
yeah.
a jam. Like it's pretty cool. You do have your best friend in this game as well. Like instead, whereas Spider-Man had Mary Jane, here you have like your best friend dude, and he's the guy on the computer, and he's
Yeah,
like
it's hacking.
he's
Hacker man.
absolutely.
All right.
That's exactly his job. He's the man in the seat. There's a potential love interest, and of course there's villains and some sort of political corporation thing you've got to stop.
Mm-hmm.
And it's for all intents and purposes, it's a really really good game. Like it is short, but I guess considering it's not that much different from the original game, I think I am happier that it's not another huge experience that I gotta dredge through.
Yeah.
Or drudge through. But yeah, it
Because
looked
like man, getting everything after you beat the story in the original Spider-Man, what a slog.
yeah,
Holy
it was a
shit.
grind. It was a grind. This one's not like that.
Okay.
So you can get everything pretty good. But yeah, and again, wow. This game looks pretty.
I fucking hope so.
Like there's 3 modes. You can have performance mode, quality mode, and then somewhere in between. And like the big difference is if you go performance, you lose visual fidelity for 60 FPS, so you get smooth gameplay, or you take 30 FPS and everything looks awesome.
All right.
And I took everything looks awesome because between this game and the next game I'm going to talk about, like when it comes to single player experiences, I do like them looking more like a movie.
Okay.
So I was okay with it. It looked really nice. But yeah, it was good.
Nice.
And then the Marvel bug did not leave, so I started the Guardians of the Galaxy game. Anthony, do you like Uncharted?
I do like Uncharted. Uncharted is very good.
I think you might like Guardians of the Galaxy.
The combat looks so boring. It's like shooting in the bad way.
So Uncharted.
No, but Uncharted, like, you had the cover system, you had the rolling, you had all the melee shit. That was really cool.
So this game,
stealth.
This game you can't roll. You have jet boots to dodge sideways, and
this is like when we played
It actually has better melee than Uncharted.
Remember when we played Ex Machina or
Yeah.
whatever that fucking robot Monster Hunter was?
No.
You remember what Damon Ex Machina? You remember that game? And we were like, man, it's kind of crazy how like strictly ranged combat is so boring to play.
Yeah.
That's what this game reminds me of.
But that's Uncharted.
No, Uncharted, like the way they set up like encounters and shit is really cool, and like they always have like this game whenever I see it, it is like almost like a Borderlands, I guess, in the level of combat and how long combat encounters go on for. And
Again,
Uncharted were like they were always like just
No, I disagree. I disagree. Like the worst part, I love Uncharted.
Yeah.
But I will tell you, the worst part about that game is anytime you have to shoot something.
Really?
That's the worst part about Uncharted. Like the best part of Uncharted is the platforming and then the narrative. And then just taking in the world.
See, I thought actually doing the platforming was the worst part of that game.
No, that's the best part about the game.
I like the scenes, but like actually platforming is just press X and then press a direction. Like,
And
that's
that's
not fun.
I don't know. I think, but figuring that out, like the gunplay is the worst in Uncharted.
Damn.
Absolutely the worst.
Grapple hook though.
Oh,
Oh my god. Is this a special surprise?
yeah, my sister made cookies.
Ooh, thank you.
They're still warm.
Do you want to say hi or no?
No.
Okay.
Anyways,
These
but-
are hot.
now I'll admit the Guardians of the Galaxy gunplay. Yeah, you're probably right. It won't blow your mind
Okay.
because it is like Uncharted, like right stick to aim and you shoot. But the game has active reload from Gears of War.
I don't care. Out of reload's kind of whatever. I don't.
Oh, shut up! Actor Reveal's awesome. You shut your mouth.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Shut
good.
your mouth.
It's pretty good. It's pretty.
Actor
Good.
Reveal's awesome. Like, I know you want to hate this game.
Yeah, I really want to hate this game.
I don't
know why.
I don't know why what you have against this game, because this game is everything I think you would love to support. In that there's no DLC, there's no microtransactions. It's a big budget title that's specifically focused around a single player narrative. Right? Like,
it does sound like everything I would want to support.
Yeah, like I don't get why you're so against it.
I looked at every gameplay video I saw. I was just like, this looks boring. I probably just need to play it.
Honestly, I can't believe how, like, you know, when the other Avengers came out last year, and like we were just like, what the fuck is this trash? And like we got that same reaction from this one.
Yeah.
But when you're playing this game, all that goes away.
Okay.
Like it is unbelievable, because if you really like the movies and you just wanted more of that vibe, you should definitely play this game, in that it makes you feel like you're part of their team. Like they're never stop talking.
Ooh,
like, do you like those like in between dialogue moments when you're like,
as
just
long as they're unique?
They're always unique.
Okay.
And everyone's such a witty asshole.
Okay.
And it's fun to listen to. You can even engage in the conversations, right? And like they'll do things, like they'll have different effects. Because you are Peter Quill, you are the leader.
Yeah.
It does have an abilities tree, like a skill tree.
Yeah.
That you have to do, and upgrades and stuff. So there's things you can do. The combat, like I said, yeah, it's very simple, but there's the actual like dexterity and complexity of the combat isn't that high, but the amount of options you have are, right? So like you can choose a lot of different ways. It's more like Groot is always AoE, right? Like if you need someone to do, right, Drax is a tank.
I'm gonna assume the raccoon's deeps.
Gamora's deeps.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I guess raccoons also do. They're DPS in different ways.
Melee ranged.
Yeah. Okay. Right. So they're different kinds, and you have to figure out those kind of situations and when to use them to best. Yeah. So like, it's less about being precise in your shooting and more about using the right options in the combat scenario to be the most effective to build your combo meter.
Okay.
Right. So like that's more or less how the combat goes down. And then in between every mission, you're back on the ship and you talk to your party members and things change. It's very Mass Effect in that way, where like you go back and you have different sort of narrative encounters and whatnot. Overall, like it's wild. Like I just couldn't believe how good this game is.
Okay.
Yeah, if you have like a next gen console, you should probably be playing this game. Like it's pretty cool. I on this game as well, I am playing on the super high quality fidelity ray tracing mode. The performance mode is this is the one where like it's definitely 60 FPS, but you lose a lot of visual fidelity if you drop down to make this.
Oh really?
Like
to make it 60 frames.
Like it's noticeable. Like in Spider-Man, it's not really as noticeable unless you're looking at reflections. But on this one, it's definitely, you lose textures, you lose everything. Like you lose draw distance, you lose a lot of shit.
All right.
But yeah, if you have a nice TV and you're
playing this on PS5.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like it looks wild. So it's pretty cool. I do like it a lot. I'm probably gonna beat it for next week.
All right, maybe when I get a PS5, I'll borrow it.
Sure.
Because you got that physical.
I did.
Hell yeah.
I did.
Physical for life, baby.
No, it's just cheaper.
All right. See, exactly. Physical for life. That's what I'm telling you.
Dude, I support all forms of media, whichever gets me the cheapest.
Whatever is the least amount of money.
I don't care where it is. But yeah, that was my week. Oh, I went to a toy show.
Yeah, without me. Bitch.
To be fair, I was on the other side of the lake.
Yeah, I don't care.
I was coming home.
I have the ability to drive.
You can come to TFCon with me next week.
But I want to go to the collector one because they got weeb shit.
Oh, what makes you think they're not going to be at this one?
Because the last time I went, it wasn't there.
You go on the Sunday.
All right, we'll go on the Sunday.
Well, I'll be there Saturday and Sunday.
Oh my, okay, and Sunday. All right, I'll go on the Sunday.
Because I think me and Rex have a table.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, mooch. Okay, sell some stuff at your table.
I don't know. We'll see what happens. Anyways.
If I help you man the table, can I sell some stuff at your table?
You have to get a pass. I don't know.
I'll buy a pass.
Ugh, gross.
You have to get in somehow. What the fuck?
Yeah, anyways, yeah, that was my week. Cool.
You want to talk about the toy show or not?
I mean, what's there? honestly, it was a bust.
Really? Nothing.
Nothing. Like I spent like $20 on a thing.
Has the toy community prices gone up in the same way the video game community prices have gone up?
Depends on what you're looking for,
Okay.
right? Depends on what you're looking for.
Just so not across the board, like how used video games across the board have just like tripled in price or some shit.
I wouldn't like it has gone up, but not like video games. It's more like it's gone up because of inflation.
Okay.
Right? Like
Yeah.
in the past 10 years, for example, like here. I'm holding a Transformers Generations Deluxe class. Like in 2010 this would be like a we'll say $14 toy.
Okay.
Now it is 32.
$40.
It's $32.
$32.
Right? So it's that kind of inflation,
Damn.
right? So I don't think it's worth that much, but
It definitely doesn't feel like it's worth almost $40.
I know it's wild. And people and the thing is I think sales have never been better.
Well, it's probably just nerds like us buying this shit.
I know.
Who have disposable income.
Yeah, I know. So it's one of those situations and yeah, toys in general have gotten more expensive. But again,
Okay.
it's a lot of factors.
All right. Okay.
But yeah, the toy show was a bust.
That sucks.
Like you would have looked at the video game stuff and you'd been like, this is way overpriced,
True. Probably.
right? So
That's how I look at stores now. So
yeah,
I couldn't imagine like individuals being like, "Well, I saw it go on eBay for $10,000."
absolutely right.
It's
Like
like,
unless you're looking for absolute trash,
Yeah.
then
Which we all know I am.
then yeah, you might. But then you would have seen the trash and been like, how are they charging me $50 for trash?
Damn.
Right. So
How much was 50-cent blood on the sand?
No, I don't know. I didn't see.
I
it.
mean,
But anyways,
Alright.
yeah, it was a toy show.
Okay.
We'll see. We'll see what happens.
In my week, I got a quick Devil May Cry 5 update. I beat the game on Dante Must Die with Virgil. That game's hard as fuck. Holy shit. Dante Must Die adds a new difficulty level where... So they all have a shit ton of health, first off. Like, any sort of, like, big body enemy that had a lot of health before, they have so much fucking health now. You're fighting these guys for, like, single enemy for, like, 5 minutes.
Oh my god!
Like,
Oh my god!
unless you, like, super optimize it, and then you can get it down to, like, a minute. Right? But if you're just, like, wailing, doing whatever, like, you're going for it. These guys...
It's too much.
It's a long fight.
That's too much.
But I forgot that what happens in this difficulty mode is that on top of the extra health and the more advanced enemies being everywhere, when they get certain enemies get down to like maybe 25%, they get like this like dark aura, purple, black glow around their head. And they're like in ultra angry mode or whatever. And so what that means is that they have hyper armor, meaning that they don't get flinched by a majority of your attacks until it breaks like a certain threshold, I guess. And then the other thing too is that when you juggle enemies who have that aura around them, they have like 3 times gravity. So
Wait, what?
Yeah, they go down much faster.
So you can't hold them,
and you can't just like juggle them in the air forever.
Oh.
So it becomes much harder. So you can't just like pop a guy in the air, keep him up in the air for like 3 minutes while you're doing sick combos until he explodes.
That's an interesting way to up the difficulty.
And then the other part of that, the last part of that, is that if they hit you, because remember they have hyper armor, so they while you're smacking them, they'll just do an attack.
Yeah.
They do double damage.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So the big enemies, when they get like that glow, like I have almost full health bar, like 2 full health bars. That's the maximum amount of health you can get in Devil May Cry games. They'll take off like a bar and a half in like 1 attack.
Oh,
It's
wow.
kind of fucked.
Oh wow, that's a lot.
Yeah, so it really makes you like have to manage your devil trigger, know when to use that stuff better, and learn the mechanics because you gotta in this difficulty mode you gotta learn everything at your disposal.
I bet.
But I beat it with Virgil. That unlocks Super Virgil.
Super
Virgil,
Okay.
which basically means that your devil trigger is always regenerating. And if you just use your basic devil trigger, you have an infinite amount of it. And it's basically like a reward thing of like, you beat the game, you beat it on the hardest difficulty, here's just the fun character, do a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah.
And go to town. And so that's been really fun. Yeah, and like learning Virgil and like doing all the different like hidden mechanics and stuff, so rewarding. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Okay.
I did my first juggle with a taunt the other day, and that was really cool.
Like you taunted mid juggle.
So when you're in triple S style with Virgil, he gets a certain taunt where he summons a spiral sword on his finger and he spins it.
Yeah, I've seen it.
So I popped up an enemy.
Oh,
and then I taunted, and that spinning sword on your fingertip
Is it kind of attack?
has a hitbox.
Oh.
So you're juggling them in the air while you're taunting. It's so cool. Oh my god.
That sounds so hype. That sounds hype as fuck.
Yeah, it's just play with your food. It's pretty good. I really like that game.
Okay.
I don't know if I want to go through it until Dante Must Die with
Dante,
like
you know,
the
the
regular
hero
cast.
character? Yeah.
Because like, god damn, Dante's so hard. Oh my god. Virgil's just got all the stuff.
Dante has all the stuff.
Also, that's the other thing too. When you the final boss fight in that game is supposed to be against Virgil. When you play as Virgil, you fight against Dante.
Oh.
Yeah. So he like while you're fighting him as CPU, he changes all of his styles. So when he goes Royal Guard, don't fucking attack him because he'll kill you.
Yeah.
Right? Or he'll change to like Swordmaster, Trickster, he'll teleport from you. He'll taunt you mid-battle as the boss character. It's pretty sick. It's really cool.
That sounds cool.
Yeah, I really like it. That whole game is fantastic.
That sounds nice.
But I've been playing, what else have I been playing? More Civ.
Yeah, I every time I turn on my computer, like during like between meetings and stuff, I'll see you're logged on to Civ.
Yeah, I don't know when you're
bruh.
having meetings because I'm definitely playing at like 7 at night.
You're not playing. Are you just playing Path of Exile
In the midday? Yeah.
Oh, okay, maybe that's
playing more Path of Exile. I'm stuck at the exact same place I get stuck at every league.
Okay.
I'm at like T 14, 15
Okay.
maps, and I have no fucking idea how to improve my dude without, because I'm always broke.
Okay.
I got to learn how to do currency farming better.
Okay.
But whatever. But Civ, I think I found a main in Civ. I think I know who I'm maining.
Like the ruler, you mean?
Yeah, what ruler I'm maining in Civ.
Is it? No, I don't know.
Take a guess.
Give me 3.
Do you want like a real one too? Like you want the one who's the real main in there?
Sure. Yeah. 1 truth and 2 lies.
Playable characters.
Cause I don't know, or just show me the page and I'll tell you which one's yours.
Okay, I'm gonna pull up the Civ wiki.
Yeah.
And then you kind of scroll through.
Yeah.
There's a lot of peeps.
Oh, there's a lot.
There's a lot.
Oh my god, I didn't realize there was that many.
Yeah, keep scrolling.
Oh my goodness.
There's a lot.
Wow.
You can play as Vietnam.
Like, oh wow.
You can play as like ancient Poland.
Yeah.
You can play as Wilfrid Laurier, baby. You know what Wilfrid Laurier's special building is?
No.
Hockey rink.
What?
Yeah. So you could build a hockey rink, and it gives you like culture per turn. But then you're also the only Civ who can build farms on tundra tiles.
Okay.
Because you're Canadian.
Oh. Okay.
Germany is just an efficiency machine.
Yeah, this is harder than I thought.
Yeah, the Aztecs. You want to play as Montezuma?
Huh.
Hang out with the archers in the jungle?
Okay. Well,
just pick one.
John Curtin.
John Curtin? Australia, mate.
Yeah.
Australia? Nah, I don't play as no prison colony, mate.
Oh, God.
Nah, son. I've been playing as Eleanor of the Aquitaine.
What? Who?
Yeah, Eleanor of... I don't know how to pronounce that.
The Court of Love?
Yeah. She was...
Who are you?
Apparently, during the Middle Ages, she was renowned as, like, the richest woman in the medieval period.
All right.
And she was also, like, was it Duchess and Queen Consort of both France and England at the same time. But her ability is really cool. So Eleanor, her leader ability is called the Court of Love. Yeah. And how that works is that great works in your city. So when you're playing Civ, you can create like basic art museums, archaeology museums, broadcast centers for like great pieces of music, stuff like that. And those are called great works. And as you collect great works, they give you tourism and they give you culture. So the more great works you have, you get more bonuses. If you have a set of great works in an art museum, that's fantastic. Like you have all the Picasso pieces or some shit.
Yeah, yeah.
You get more stuff. But what her ability does is that for each great work in your city, any unallied city 9 tiles away from you, up to 9 tiles away from you,
Okay.
Get a cumulative -1 loyalty per turn per great work in that city.
Negative.
So how loyalty works in the
Loyalty.
game is that if you make a city,
Yeah.
right, and say you're on continent A, and you make a
Yeah.
city all the way over on continent B.
Okay.
That city is basically independent, and it is being pressured by all the other civs in that continent, right? So
Okay.
you want to build wide, but you don't want to build too wide. Because if you build
Yeah.
a city close to an opponent's city,
Uh-huh.
their established culture and science and stuff, your citizens will
Migrate.
migrate, and they'll
Yeah.
lose loyalty, and then you can even lose that city. It becomes like a free state
Oh, okay.
because of like civil uprising and shit like
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
The
yeah.
government's failed us or whatever.
Yeah.
But with her thing, for each great work in that city, any city in a 9-tile radius that's unallied
Yes.
loses cumulatively 1 upkeep loyalty per turn per great work.
Oh.
But the other part of her special ability is sick, where when a foreign city loses loyalty and it falls to 0,
Yep.
usually it falls into a free state and then somebody can capture it. It just immediately becomes your city.
Oh, like just at this.
It's just like, hey, this bitch is cultured as fuck. We're just gonna be with you.
Not bad.
And so right now, I'm unfortunately right beside my friend who's going pure military. And I'm like,
sounds like he's gonna take you over.
And I'm like, oh no, God. But I've been buttering him up, I've been giving him some gifts. I let him have open borders so I can go to war with Thailand, who's right beside me. Right?
How you gonna do the ties like that?
Listen, man, the AI in this game, I don't get what their trade decision making is, but I've made this bitch bankrupt. So I have like a bunch of horses and steel, and she doesn't have any. So I've been selling her horses and steel, but instead of for gold, it's been for gold per turn.
Oh.
And so I basically sold the AI enough stuff to where I did a one-time deal of like, here's 10 horses. But I've taken all of her gold per turn. So she's making 0 gold per turn.
Oh, I see.
Right? And I'm just like, damn, I'm making
What's
this bitch
the
broke.
AI set to?
Medium, I guess.
Why don't you play it on expert?
Ultra super hard? I don't know if we're that good. Oh shit.
It would be fun because you'd have to join forces.
Yeah, true. We're playing it as the game is shit, pretty much. But yeah, so right now what I'm trying to do is I'm slowly setting up like amphitheaters and art museums and stuff in my outskirt cities. And I'm trying to buy a bunch of great people so that I can get great works.
Great. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I get like Michael. You recruited Michelangelo. You recruited Picasso, right? Yeah. Beethoven. And then I get those great works, and I'm starting to like plant them on the outskirts cities.
Yep.
And I'm trying to see if like they'll notice, because I'm also right beside there's AI controlled civs called city states.
Yeah.
And those are just like, you put envoys into them to gain like passive bonuses. They're in every map. But like I can take over those things too, right? So
yeah, for sure.
So we'll see how it goes. So hopefully my sneakiness can get in there. But I think the only downside this game is that I wasn't able to found a religion. So
okay.
Religion can play a big part into a culture victory.
I was gonna say it can crush you.
Yeah. So if you make your capital one religion and all your other cities are of that religion, those cities get culture bonuses because you're all sharing the same religions.
I see.
And stuff like that. But
good luck.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's not an option for me. But yeah, Civ continues to be fun. But yeah, that Queen Eleanor, it's pretty sick. And then the last 2 things I've been doing is more manga.
That mangaka.
Exactly. So I caught up on basically everything I want to read. I'm caught up on Fire Force. I'm caught up on Record of Ragnarok. Caught up on Ippo. All the stuff. So I'm like, you know what? I need another short manga just to like.
You do?
Get up there, just read some new stuff. So I started reading the basketball manga, Real. Oh. No. Oh. I know you did that, but you were probably thinking Slam Dunk.
No.
Kokoro no Basket? Oh, okay, and I'm not reading that shit. Garbage. No.
Oh, wow.
No. So this manga is made by the Slam Dunk creator, Takehiko Inoue.
Okay.
And it is about a young man, Nomiya Tomomi, who dropped out of high school. He was an ex-sprinter, and he got into a really bad accident. And Tomomi is the delinquent. Sorry, he used to play basketball, got into an accident, and then dropped out of school because he's a delinquent. And
Right.
sports is really all he had going for him, and whatever.
Yeah.
And there's another guy, Togawa Kyoharu, who is an ex-sprinter who got into an accident. Yeah, and now he plays wheelchair basketball.
Oh, okay.
And so the whole manga is about these two coming together, being friends, and playing wheelchair basketball specifically. And it's about the troubles that disabled people have in the country. How that even though they're disabled in their sport, they don't take it any less seriously. It's a really unique look at like sports, I guess, especially in
sports.
Yeah, because it takes it from the like the Paralympics kind of view, where it's not like, oh, I'm fully able-bodied, I'm unable to do all this shit. It's how do I get around my weaknesses, which in Togawa's case is the fact that he's paralyzed from the waist down, and in Nomiya's case is that he now can't use his legs because he's playing wheelchair basketball.
Yeah.
So he has to figure out how to like basically move differently. And yeah, it creates this like really unique sports, I guess, like experience.
Interesting.
It's really good. It's been going on since 1999.
Oh, so this ain't new.
But it's not new, but it's ongoing. And I don't think he releases chapters
Often?
all that frequently. So there's not that many.
Okay.
I guess in comparison to like a what's it called, like a Ippo or something. But yeah, it's real good.
Cool.
I really like it.
Nito Bandito.
Highly recommend it. And then the other one I've been reading, where I was like, I'm catching up with like short manga. I heard this. Let's go with like another critically acclaimed, everyone loves it, but it's never gonna get an anime type series. So I started reading Kingdom.
This sounds very familiar.
Kingdom is written and illustrated by Yasuhisa Hara, and it takes place in the warring states of China.
Oh, okay. Yes, I know what this is.
Yeah. So
okay.
the story follows.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah. Okay.
The story follows two kids who were born as slaves in the what is it, the Qin period, I guess.
Yeah.
Or I'm pronouncing that wrong, 100%. But yeah, Shin and Pao are war orphans.
Yeah.
They have a dream of being like, we're both gonna be the greatest generals under the sun. We're gonna rise from our peasant ways, and we're gonna climb up the ranks in the Chinese government.
Yeah.
And we're gonna be the greatest generals that ever lived.
Huh.
One day while they're sparring, a royal guy comes by and he's like, "Hey kids, what are you doing?" And he's like, "Oh, we're just practicing. Relax, kid.
Just chillax."
Yeah, we're on our we've been dueling. My friend here is at like 553 wins, but I just got ahead of him at 554 wins.
Yeah.
And he's like, "You guys have fought over 1,000 battles? Are you guys fucking with me?" And he's like, "No." And so how the story goes is that I think it's Pao gets taken by the royalty guy for unknown reasons, and later you learn that he is almost like an exact duplicate of the current king.
Oh.
Or prince, I guess, in this case.
You mean like personality wise or like
looks?
Oh.
Looks. And so what they want him to do is play a double, because the other side, there's two brothers, one who is pure blood royalty and the king, and the other one who's like the king but was also his mom's a dancer girl.
Absolutely. Okay.
Right. And so the pure blood is like, I'm gonna stage a coup, and then the guy who's loyal to the dancer girl dude is like, I need a body double so I can put out this plane and get the real king safely out of this thing. And some stuff happens. Unfortunately, the lookalike dies. But this makes Shin kind of like, okay, we promised this. He got to the top. He completed his goal. He got to the top. Everyone who worked with him, even just for a couple months, was like, holy shit, this kid's incredible. And he's like, I can't let my friends sacrifice go to waste because we promised each other we're going to be known, greatest under the sun people.
Yeah.
And he teams up with the Dancer Mom King to to take over the throne from his pureblood brother. And that's just the first section.
Yeah.
Right? But this series has been going on since 2006.
2006.
And they have over like 600 chapters. So it's been going constant.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah, there's 63 volumes have been released in Japan of this series.
Wow.
And they go through like a lot of like kind of actual history of China. So it starts off in the Warring States. You learn about the mountain people who like didn't want to be a part of any of the Warring States, and they're like, fuck you, we're gonna live in the mountains, have our own barbarian shit going on. You learn about how in this dynasty everyone is kind of broken apart, is China kind of does, and yeah, the main king that our main character is following, his whole goal is to unite China and make one China. So it is the story of
China.
Even
today. One China.
Yeah, one China.
Okay.
Including Taiwan. Wait. Wait, why would I even say that? Taiwan's China. So yeah, so far it's really cool. I can definitely tell that this series is going to be I'm smarter than you. But no, I was actually smarter than you. And then, and everyone's playing 5D chess, multiple games at a time. Because even in like the current like basic surface level story that I'm at, like maybe 30 chapters in, 40 chapters in I'm in, they're already doing that shit.
That sounds good.
And I'm like, all right, I'm ready. I want to see how god level smart they can make these kids.
They're doing it.
So yeah, and it's a cool little manga,
That sounds fun.
It's a cool little manga. I like it.
Neat.
It's real good. Recommend. It's popular. It's been going on for a reason, it turns out.
Neato.
I like it.
Cool.
Yeah. Oh man, and Fire Force is like, holy shit. When that shit gets animated, I better get animated. It's gonna pop off. Oh my god, the manga's so good.
I hate to say it. I think that heat's burnt out on that one.
Is Fire Force not getting more seasons?
Oh, I mean, it probably will be.
Oh, dude, you should keep watching Fire Force. Holy moly, that show's good.
All
Show's
right.
real good.
All right.
But yeah, that's been my week. Other than that, I'm on the grind, baby. I'm on that job hunt grind.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm on that League of Legends grind.
Oh, I thought you were telling me you're on that Halo grind.
Oh, I played a couple ranked games.
And?
I like ranked.
Ranked's good.
I like it a lot more than just like
regular.
Yeah, regular
or big team. Yeah, ranks where it's at.
Ranks real good.
They changed the battle pass, or they changed the progression again. Yeah, so your first match you always get 300 XP.
Oh, nice.
I think your first, and then your next two are 200, and then your next
two
are 100.
Okay.
And then 50. So at least if you play 6 games a day, you're always guaranteed a rank up.
Yep. Good.
I mean, I guess that's cool.
It was so brutal before.
Yeah,
holy
50
shit.
each game.
But before that, you didn't even get 50 a game.
Yeah, you got 0.
You got 0.
Yeah.
And if you didn't do a challenge, get fucked.
Yeah, you got nothing.
And when the challenges are like, kill 3 guys in a specific way, like, it changes the way you play. It doesn't reward you for playing the way you want. It's so messed up.
Did you know that you do half of those challenges in the bot mode?
Oh, can you?
Yeah, like the easy ones.
Nice.
You can do them there.
Nice. All right.
Unless it says in PvP, you could do them in bot mode.
Okay.
So... There you go.
But yeah, sometimes when you get that one match and you complete all 3 challenges in one match, you're like, hell,
feels good.
Yeah.
Feels good. Did you get the samurai armor?
No. And I think it doesn't come back until like
January.
January, yeah. So I didn't get that. I got like robot limbs.
Yeah, I gave myself a prosthesis.
Yeah, those are things. I gave my left leg and arm.
I just give a hand.
Robot.
Hand away.
And then what else was there?
I'm not gonna lie, I really want gun skins.
Yeah. The gun skins are pretty cool. I put a charm on one of mine.
Yeah.
I think it's cool.
Yeah.
So have you watched like any of the Halo like LCS shit?
They are insane.
Did you know that you can just shoot grenade spawns?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yes,
I learned that the other day. I'm like, oh shit, it's pro gamer move.
I went and looked up like 10 cool tricks you didn't know in Halo, and I'm like, oh my god, you could do this shit.
Level up your game, baby.
Yeah. It was one of those moments where I'm like, I unfortunately haven't had that much time to play this week, but Yeah.
It's really, yo, you need a dual partner. Let me know. Hit me up.
I'm always ready to play. Actually, I forgot to talk about it because this week I spent all my time on my Fanatec wheel.
Oh, yes, you were racing.
I did. And
how's your new wheel, dog?
Game changer.
Are you winning even more than you did before?
So I don't know, because like I don't think the new wheel makes me any faster.
Okay.
Like, and I always knew that reading from everything. Like the new wheel does not make you faster. It's more immersive.
Mm-hmm.
It makes you more consistent.
Mm.
Right? And in racing, especially endurance racing, it's not the fastest guy who wins, it's the most consistent guy who
But also,
wins.
isn't that technically making you faster?
So that's the thing, right? Like if I'm consistently going at a good clip instead of like super fast, super slow, if my net time is faster, then I guess it makes you faster. And it's been great. The only thing is, because there's, so for reference, my old wheel would pull about 2 newton meters of torque. I don't know how I would like.
What nerd shit are you talking about?
Well, I'm not going to use foot pounds because
I don't know math.
Okay, right. Well, whatever. It just, but what I'm trying to say is like there was a level, you felt it. There's a level of resistance there, right?
How many PS4 rumbles is it?
Lots.
All right. How many N64 rumble packs is it equivalent to?
27.
27. Damn, that's a lot of rumble.
I don't know.
That's a lot of rumble.
But anyways, my old one, like there's a good amount of resistance, but this one is 8 newton meters, so that's 4 times the power.
Just going for it.
And what I mean by that is just turning the wheels heavy.
As it used to be. No power steering.
And now I'm like, yo, that Bowflex that I bought, that's going to come in handy soon. But the great thing, like the most amazing thing is instant feedback. Because there are things I can do now that I wouldn't have been able to do on the other one. In that when the car starts to slide, instead of waiting for the gears to all turn and then the feedback to come to me, it's instant, and so I can save it faster.
Okay.
So like if I lose grip somewhere, there's a 90% chance I can now save it, as opposed to the last time I would always lose it because there would be a delay between me losing the grip and me reacting to it.
It's really sounding like it's making you faster.
I think so.
I feel like they lied to you.
And then this week is the last week of season 4 for 2021 and in my iRacing leagues, and we're at the Suzuka circuit. God, I hate the Suzuka circuit.
Why? Because it's cool. Listen, it's in the Nippon. We love the Nippon.
No, I love it, but at the end of the day, the track is not a great track to race at. It's always been built as a test track to basically find weaknesses in cars. So like all the corners are designed to be difficult.
Then what better way to test your racing skill?
Oh, trust me. So I got in there and like my whole like first few days has just been a nightmare.
Really?
Like I've just 2 seconds off the pace, like just being rammed into things. I go for overtakes, but then I would just miss it and I'd go on the grass.
Sounds like you need to grind.
So I did that.
All right. Grind the Suzuka.
I grinded. And I finally took my first win today.
Nice.
And it was it felt great. Yeah, it's good. It's just been one of those things where it's like I really do like this stuff. I hope I do.
Racing?
I do love racing. Okay. I really do love racing.
I'm honestly still surprised you haven't turned into like a fucking tuner, go to the track kid.
It's too expensive. And there's only one track around here. Toronto Motorsports Park.
Yeah.
It's too expensive because you gotta buy gas.
Gas is so cheap right now.
No, but you also have to have a car.
You have a car.
Yeah, but it's not a car I would use. Like
I could make it a car.
No, let's be real. The car I bought specifically for commuting purposes.
Yeah, but what if you could commute faster?
Like I know it has that stupid boy racer wing.
Hell yeah,
it's like the
downforce.
It looks like the brightest blue of the sea, but it's not exactly a race car.
Have you thought about getting a project car?
Oh, absolutely.
All right.
I do have a feeling that if my next car is an EV, I will have a project car.
All right.
On the side, just for funsies.
You should get an inline project car.
What?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Get an inline 6 project car.
No. I know where you're going, and no.
Do it.
No.
Do what? Where am I going? Where am I going?
No.
I'm trying to help out my friend to get the best possible racing experience he can get.
No.
All right.
But the Fanatec stuff is awesome. I 100% recommend if you can get that new Fanatec DD GT Pro, whatever, that is the wheel to have. Everyone will have it within the next few years. It's fucking awesome.
All right. Okay.
That's it for us. Next week, we'll hopefully do the Game Awards.
Yeah. If we don't do it before.
Yeah. And then, we'll crown the champion. it'll be me. Thanks for listening.
I mean, if I
Bye.
lose, oh no.